Andrew, well stated over the course of this week after that game that the urgency wasn't there the other night against the Grand Rapids Griffins. How do you recapture it?
Yeah, we just got to get back to focusing on our game. I think we kind of got away what made us successful the first two games of the series, so we just got to get back to playing our game and playing the way we did on the weekend.
Is it as simple as saying that it was work ethic in the first two games? There's more to it than that.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a ton that we put into it, and I think we're just missing certain puzzles, so to speak, in that in Game 3 there. So we just got to get back to it.
You look at what they've done. They certainly have some skill guys. How does that present to you guys as a defensive core? What do you do?
Well, we knew they had skill guys. Obviously, they got a lot of good forwards up front. So as a defenseman, we just got to focus on playing steady together and using your partner to play well defensively.
You play Rochester 10 times this year. You play these guys 4 times. There seems to be more emotion playing these guys. What presents itself with this team?
Well, it's playoff hockey. I think it just amps up that much more. I mean, obviously, they're not necessarily a divisional rival, but they're a rival nonetheless.
You look at what they did the other night, physical game. Jeff Hogan out there leading his team, trying to create some energy. They certainly achieved that. Who do you lean to with the Marlies for that?
Well, I think we got a handful of guys. I mean, obviously, we got Bodes. He's a big body up front. He's good to have back in the lineup. But like Sammy Carrick, he's a guy that can be physical. I mean, on the back end, we got quite a few guys that like to play the body, so we just got to get back to it.
5-game series certainly presents it now for the Marlies. Another desperation game. You guys are familiar with it over the last 6 weeks of the season as well. Is it a comfortable or uncomfortable position?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it depends on how you look at it. I mean, each guy might feel a little different, but it's a good position to be in nonetheless. Obviously, being up in the series 2-1 going into Game 4.